Hi, hello everyone. The wind is really loud, so I'm hoping that you can still hear me well throughout the whole video. So I filmed this video before, actually, just right after it happened, but unfortunately, see there's the wind, I was unable to post that, so I have to make another one, and I hadn't got around to do it. And yeah, my production quality is probably going to be around the same thing as it has been, because although I have a computer now, my camera is still shit, and it's hard to figure out how to connect everything, and I haven't put enough effort into it, and going at my own speed though. Still trying to get stuff in, even though I'm not putting as much work into it. Anyways, what I wanted to, sorry for that little ramble, it's just an update I guess. What I wanted to talk to you about today was I came out at my school! Woo! So yeah, the end of last year I went in on the very last day of my exams actually, in June. It was like the end of June is when we finished, so I went in to change my name with a guidance counselor who I was out to already, who is really involved in like equity at the school and stuff, so it was really good. And we went in, and she did misgender me a bunch, but she feels bad and like apologizes and stuff, but yeah, it was a little rough. But yeah, it was really easy to get it changed, although they said like the office staff was super friendly and very accepting. Although they said that if I changed it then, it would show up on my report cards, meaning that the teachers who hadn't finished writing the report cards, which would be mailed to us during the summer, would see that different name, and it would just be really confusing and awkward, and I didn't want that to happen. So the office members at the staff suggested that I come in right before the next school year started. So I did that about a week before school started. I went in and I was horrified. Oh my goodness. But throughout the summer, I'd really contemplated, is this something I can do? Like, I'm really scared about it, and is this something I want to do? Is this the name that I want to have for like the rest of my life? It was really intimidating, but throughout the summer different things happened that, started to give me more confidence with it. But I was still horrified going in to change it, but it was super simple, changed it, went home. The next week I was freaking out, like super anxious and scared, but I went to school, and on the first day of school, and I was so committed to coming out. I was like, I am going to do this, going to use my different name, and if people ask why I changed my name, I'm going to tell them, yeah, I'm non-binary, and I go by they, them pronouns. So I went in the first day. I dressed in a really badass outfit that made me happy and gave me more confidence, and I tried wearing pride bracelets throughout the whole day, although it was really hard because I really wasn't ready for that. So I had to like take them off partway through the day, and that really hurt, and like I hid them all the time, like didn't raise my hand and stuff. But ultimately, like, I went in my first class. I had someone walk me to my first class, close friend of mine who is queer and also like out and proud, but he just wanted to, like, he walked with me to my class and was really supportive. And then in my first class, which I found out my schedule early when I went to change my name, and in my first class I had a friend. It was a grade 10 French class actually, and I'm in grade 11, so I just hadn't taken French last year. So I went in, my friend, oh there's the wind, my friend had saved me a seat, and it was really good. So then the teacher read the attendance, and a lot of people in my school didn't know, a lot of people in my class, didn't know me before, but there was still some people who did. Teacher was reading the attendance off. I was like shaking, like freaking out, having trouble like breathing, and just like ah. So my last name starts with a W, so it was at the end, and then they read out like Arrow Walker, and I was just like looking around like But it was really great because I'm like, oh, a teacher acknowledged that I exist and it's my name, and yeah. So that was really great, but then I was like, oh, someone's gonna notice, like, what are they gonna do? And some people are just kind of like, okay, and then moved on when I said, like, here, I'm Arrow, and yeah, so that was interesting. At the end of the day, I was just really relieved. I just was really glad I survived. And yeah, it was pretty cool to be able to have it changed. And now, you know, teachers refer to me using my name, and it feels right. It feels natural, and it doesn't really feel weird anymore. And I really appreciate it. People still slip up, and a lot of people still see me as female, even though they're using my name, which is uncomfortable. But I really actually started to associate my old name with she, her pronouns. So when people misgender me or like, you know, and use that name, like, it just feels like a different person, and it doesn't feel like who I am now, because Arrow is such a huge part of who I am now, and people respect it. Pronouns and stuff, it is hard. Some people will stick up for me and say, oh, those are my pronouns. If I'm not in a situation where I'm around someone who knows my pronouns, I am really unlikely to stick up for myself. So there's certain classes, because I do have a few classes of people who I'm not close with at all. Like, I don't really have any friends in most of my classes except for that first one. So, yeah, so it's really just people, you know, just misgendering me or whatever. And it's really hard and hurts, but most of my teachers know. I let them know in like a get to know me form, or I emailed one of them, and like I talked to one face to face and stuff about why I was changing my name and stuff. And half of my teachers didn't know me before, so that was good. But yeah, it's just it's really interesting, and I'm working on educating people about my pronouns, and I'm sort of out, I guess. I just have to work. The next step is actually correcting people and letting people know instead of just taking it. But yeah, it's been really great so far. It's given me so much confidence, and I feel really comfortable in who I am, and I'm really proud of that. So yeah, that's all. Have a great day. Thanks for watching, and goodbye. Whoop.